Every year, the Bank of America Racing Challenge brings out top-notch horses from across the map. 2 stars from 2020, Danger and Linder 16, are taking another swing. Get caught up on them and more next. Hello and welcome to a new season of the AQHA Racing Challenge Update. I'm Jim Byers. For the 3rd year in a row, the Downs in Albuquerque, New Mexico will host the Bank of America Challenge Championships, this year on October 23rd. In 2020, we saw some great winners on championship night, so let's begin by taking a look back at some of the notable winners from last year and how they got there. In the Adequan Derby division, Jess My Hawks made himself the favorite for the Grade 3 final by romping in the Will Rogers Downs Challenge. 20 days later, in the Derby Championship, he followed with a narrower victory, but one that came after a rougher start. Known affectionately at the barn as Bull, he's already an open Grade 1 winner in 2021 by taking the Leo Stakes at Remington Park. In the Distaff division for fillies and mares, Linder 16 added to her $700,000 career bankroll by winning 2 regionals, the first at Canterbury Park in July, followed a month later by a similar score at Ruidoso Downs. In the Grade 1 Distaff Championship, she came through as the favorite, leading almost every step, to prevail by a half length. On his way to a title as AQHA champion older runner and older gelding, Danger secured his spot in the Grade 1 Bank of America Challenge Championship at Canterbury in July. Fast forward to October, and Danger turned in his typical rally, this one on the outside to win by a head. He's another to win a Grade 1 this year, taking the Debbie Schaaf Invitational at Remington. 2-year-olds and distance runners compete in the other 2 divisions, and we'll update you on all of the early qualifiers coming up. Horses from all parts of the quarter racing map compete in a total of 5 divisions in multiple countries, with the best to emerge from the regional races getting invites to the big night in October. One of the divisions is just for 3-year-olds, and they go for the Grade 3 Adequan Derby Championship at 400 yards. We've already had a handful of sophomores get spots in that one, starting with a graded winner from the Intermountain region, Proud Movin' Renegade. Last year's Grade 3 Bitterroot Futurity winner reeled off his 6th win from 10 starts in the Sundowns Challenge, contested at Weber Downs this spring. Racing for his breeder, XG Bar Racing, Proud Movin' Renegade fends off Fortune's Wild with Echo of Thunder 3rd. Jesus Valenzuela rides for trainer Riley Mooseman. Los Alamitos had a thriller in its Adequan Derby Challenge as the Monte Rosa trained Jet Wings 1 began with a flourish, only to see his lead diminish. But in his first race since the 2020 Kindergarten Futurity, he held on by a nose over a dash of sign with Illusion Eagle a close 3rd. Bred in Idaho by owner Dan Moon, Jet Wings 1 had Jose Nicasio in the irons.
Race. She's a Secret Knockout takes over. Doc's favorite Wave
in Houston,
chases,
She's a Secret Knockout had things her own way in the Adequan Sam Houston Derby Challenge, leading every step to win by a half length over River Rat and Hot Lady Returns. She's a Secret Knockout is 2 for 2 in 2021 for owner-breeder 5 Puig Racing LLC. Victor Urrieta Jr. rides for trainer Juan Diaz Jr. At Hipódromo de las Americas in Mexico City, only 3 lined up for the Derby Challenge, but the winner Executive Temptation has a notable pedigree and raced last year in Utah and Wyoming. The Utah bred is by Tempting Dash from Executive Looks, making him a half-brother to Grade 1 winners Big Lou and KVN Corona, the latter an AQHA champion. Quadra Santa Elena now owns and Joaquin Ramon Pelaez Cortez trains Executive Temptation, who was ridden by jockey A. Gomez in defeating Nashville Cartel and VGW Daddy's Girl. Pocatello Downs in Idaho has multiple races in the program. And in this Adequan Derby Challenge, the prize Ferrari wins for the 6th time in 10 career starts. The prize Ferrari has raced exclusively at Pocatello. Ridden by Jesus Canales for trainer Mark Hansen, the prize Ferrari is an Oklahoma bred racing for RTM Stables, Robin and Kevin Dunn, and Brian Goody. Second went to Patty Saint, with I'm Renee third. At Grants Pass in Oregon, the fastest qualifier from a pair of trials kept a streak going in the challenge.
Seattle Cartel coming down the stretch leads the way from DeHawk, who's second. He's run a huge one today. It's going to get tight. Seattle Cartel on the outside.
He didn't exactly run straight, but Seattle Cartel wins his third consecutive outing of 2021, and he's eligible for a trip to Albuquerque this fall. Bred and owned by Javier Olmos, this Washington bred is trained by Jose Rosales Gomez. Cesar Moreno, the jockey. Runner-up DeHawk was disqualified for interference, so Super Bowl Sunny Day is officially second, with Jess Ozzie third. The distance division has a Grade 1 final, and that's been appropriate since the past two winners went on to be named AQHA Champion Distance Horse. Let There Be Sound 2 years ago and Madewell in 2020. This division is for 3-year-olds and up, and they go 870 yards. Viva La Dawn took on and defeated a strong field in the Remington Park Distance Challenge, which carries a Grade 2 rating on its own. He's been a natural at the longer distance in just a short time since being stretched out. A graded winner at 550 yards and graded stakes placed on the straightaway, Viva La Dawn chased the pace setter from second in the Remington Challenge and finishes best.
Viva La Dawn goes by. Viva La Dawn put Higher Flying Eagle away easily. A rush from I'll Take You for a Ride, not enough. Viva La Dawn on top by 3.
Owned by Rock and J Running Horses, trained by Tammy Johnson and ridden by Josh Romero, Viva La Dawn defeats I'll Take You for a Ride by 2.5 lengths, with Higher Flying Eagle third. The program visited Energy Downs in Gillette, Wyoming for a distance challenge. An interesting field from the West and Southwest met, with another former straightaway runner getting his ticket punched to the championship.
Gray Handsome trying to hang on the inside. Here comes Faster Than Hosta. Faster Than Hosta now puts the head in front. Gray Handsome right there. Faster Than Hosta, Gray Handsome. Faster Than Hosta, Gray Handsome. It is Faster Than Hosta.
Faster Than Hasta has won 11 of 34 career starts. Ridden by Brett Berzer, he's trained by Robert Johnson for owner John Johnson. The runner-up is Gray Handsome, with SW Bulletproof third. In a rare junket outside Oklahoma, Ms. Esther found the muddy conditions to her liking at Canterbury Park in Minnesota, and as usual took the short way home.
4 to 5. Now on the inside, Ms. Esther, the 7-year-old mare's begging for the light of day. Between them is Cold Brewster, and as they head for home in the CBY Park Distance Challenge, it is SW Artemisia being collared and passed by a game mare named Ms. Esther, who rolls right on by.
The rail opened at the top of the stretch, and Ms. Esther took care of things from there under Andrew Samaniego to qualify again for the Grade 1 Distance Championship. 7th last year and 2nd in 2019 in her only previous races outside of Oklahoma. Ms. Esther is owned by Jordan Bauman, who normally trains her, although Victor Hansen saddled her in Minnesota. SW Artemisia ran second, with Cold Brewster third.
This is the AQHA Racing Challenge Update, powered by American Quarter Horse Association.
Hello, I'm Selena Molina, singer, actress, animal lover, and racehorse owner. Few things give me greater joy than to watch them do what they truly love, to compete at the racetrack. And like thousands of other quarter horse owners, I respect and love my horses and give them the best of care. They're like family. Come see the world's fastest athletes at a racetrack near you. I might just see you there.
Idaho breds have been well represented in the early qualifiers for the Bank of America Championships. In the Q Racing Video Distaff division, for fillies and mares 3 and up at 400 yards, a familiar mare has already secured a spot in the Grade 1 final.
They're in the gate.
On the outside, Loco Ocho breaks on top and proves too much for this group in the Sundowns Challenge, contested at Grants Pass in Oregon.
But Loco Ocho is well out in front. They're in front by 2 lengths. Coming through toward the inside, Foos's Flyer, one flying Foos trying to get to Loco Ocho, but Loco Ocho like a locomotive down the outside. Loco Ocho going to go on to win.
Loco Ocho ran 3rd in last year's Distaff Championship in Albuquerque, and the Idaho-bred 5-year-old mare puts herself back in the conversation for this fall with a convincing tally under Jesus Valenzuela. This challenge was her first trip postward since the Distaff final in October. Bred in Idaho by owners Les and Darla Barlow, Loco Ocho is trained by Garth Plattner. First Mooncat and Foos's Flyer round out the top 3. Back to Canterbury for its Grade 3 Distaff Challenge and the familiar winner's circle for Linder 16.
Apolitical Mogul battling the stablemate Linder 16 with Love Pop to the inside into the final 50. Apolitical Mogul Linder 16.
A multiple graded winner of more than $700,000. Linder 16 has not only won this race 2 years in a row, but took the Grade 1 Distaff Championship last year in Albuquerque. The strong finishing Oklahoma-bred 5-year-old mare is owned by Tom Maher and Richard Tobin and trained by Jason Olmstead. Edwin Escobedo, the winning rider. Apolitical Mogul and Love Pop were next. As we say each year, the regionals start a bit later in the John Deere Juvenile division because many of the 2-year-olds need extra time in the spring to develop. But once they start, the schedule gets busy. And we begin at Sam Houston Race Park, which is back with multiple challenge races after COVID canceled its 2020 quarter horse meeting.
Finals, and De Laurentiis with a flying start off the inside together.
In the Grade 3 John Deere Sam Houston Challenge, De Laurentiis kept his record intact at 3 for 3 with a sharp gate-to-wire score under Victor Urrieta Jr. Tajshi's EC ran 2nd with Hot Dynasty Z 3rd. Owned by Reynold Munoz and Heavy Hitters Racing Stables, De Laurentiis is a Texas bred trained by Juan Diaz Jr. Back to Mexico City for its John Deere Juvenile Challenge. Moon and Corona leads every jump to kick away from this field by a length over Notorious Gray and Kitty Up Lady. YD Baez was aboard this California-bred filly for trainer Ruben Hernandez and owner Everardo Musquiz.
The AQHA Racing Challenge Update, powered by American Quarter Horse Association.
The championship division generally has the most accomplished and best-known horses in the program. It's for 3-year-olds and up at the classic 440-yard distance, with a Grade 1 final to anchor Bank of America Championship night. For the first time, the championship division visited a resurgent Grants Pass Downs in late June. A familiar veteran in this division is CM Boom Shakalaka, and he's quickly into stride from the outside.
CM Boom Shakalaka has the lead coming by us. It's CM Boom Shakalaka. He was ready to roll, and he dominates.
He was a regional winner last year but did not ship to Albuquerque. CM Boom Shakalaka again qualifies for the Bank of America Challenge Championship. He's a 14-time winner from 33 starts. Trained by Nick Lowe, for owner Chris Sutton. Luis Gonzalez the jockey. Mighty Tony T on the outside picked up 2nd in a blanket finish for the minor placings, with DF Stormtails 3rd. The Pocatello Championship Challenge had 6 horses with a combined 36 career victories. A narrow winner in this strong group was FDD Swingin' Dynasty. He ekes out a nose decision over Sable's Dashin', with JT Easy Bug 3rd. Owned by Darian Burt and trained by Scott Ward, FDD Swing and Dynasty is now 6 for 12 lifetime. He's ridden by Oscar Cervantes. Back in March, the Grade 2 Remington Park Championship Challenge turned into a showcase for Valiant Tiberius. The 2019 Adequan Derby champion as a 3-year-old, Valiant Tiberius has become a top-notch older horse, as proven by a Grade 1 score last fall in the refrigerator at Lone Star Park. In his first start since then, he quickly took over and gamely held off Mi Amor Secreto.
Here's Valiant Tiberius sticking his nose up front. Coming onto the outside is Mi Amor Secreto, last year's winner, trying to make it 2 in a row. And Mi Amor Secreto on even terms now with Valiant Tiberius looking for a lane. Oatman Creek Senator. It is Mi Amor Secreto and Valiant Tiberius. They have separation. These two nose to nose in sync together. And inside, Valiant Tiberius edges Mi Amor Secreto by a head.
Ridden by James Flores for his trainer this spring, Marco Chavez Gutierrez, Valiant Tiberius adds to his list of graded accomplishments, which include this spring's restricted Grade 1 Sooner State Stakes. An Oklahoma-bred gelding, Valiant Tiberius races for Sergio Olguin, Clifton Nielsen, and Felix Rodriguez. Mi Amor Secreto ran second, with Uncle Ed's Idea third. At Canterbury, neither rain nor a sloppy track could deter Danger from qualifying for his second straight BOA Challenge Championship.
Right out of the gate, zigging and zagging over the wet going, but Danger's very fast. Inside of that, he's a blues man. Juice is loose, then it's Cowboy Jim, but they're no match for this Danger.
Winning this Grade 3 challenge in 2020 was the launching point for Danger, who has run off 5 graded wins and 2 close seconds in 7 tries dating to that race a year ago. The defending AQHA champion older horse and gelding, Danger can try for a repeat win in the Grade 1 BOA Championship this fall for trainer Dean Fry, who owns the Oklahoma-bred 5-year-old gelding, along with Downtime Enterprises and Billy Smith. Cody Smith, the jockey. Juice is loose, and he's a blues man. We're next. So that wraps up the first batch of qualifiers. Stay with us for more throughout the regional season this summer and fall. Then, as we get closer to October 23rd, we'll preview the big night and do our full recap after the championships. I'm Jim Byers. For all of us at Raceview Network, thanks for watching. And please look for us next time on the AQHA Racing Challenge Update.